much. That's just
I need y'all to sit here, stick with me for a second. I'm getting everything set up, because these boys need. Oh my god, I just loved what the hell I just saw. I am vindicated as a Philly hater. I'm vindicated as a Joel Embiid hater. Those Dwayne Wade, James Harden conversations are more than dead. They've been dead for a while to me, but they're more than dead now. Doc Rivers, it's a disgrace that they put you at the top 15 coaches of all time. This shit was ass. Let's talk about it for real. This shit's so poetic. 9 years ago, Sam Hinkie got hired. To this day, the start of the process. 9 years ago to this day, that man got injured. Got hired. Right? 9 years ago to this day, that man got hired. And for the last 9 years, Philly's gotten 2 number 1 picks. I think 2 other top 3 picks, and I think 2 other top 10 picks. Elfrid Payton, you already had Michael Carter-Williams. You traded Elfrid Payton to get Dario Saric. Mikal Bridges, you traded him to Zaire Smith, and Zaire Smith couldn't do shit. Your number 1 pick, Markelle Fultz, shoulder injury, couldn't do nothing about that. Traded him to Orlando. Now he's better than the top 3 on your team. Markelle Fultz is better than everybody on that team, but we're not going to talk about that. Ben Simmons pushed him out of Philly because that man over there, Joel Embiid, decided to go throw him under the bus, right? Other picks include Jahlil Okafor and Mr. Embiid right here, right? So all those lottery picks, all that draft capital, all that draft luck, second round exit, first round exit, second round exit, second round exit, first round exit. Constant losing. I don't want to see these boys get compared to. I don't want to see James Harden do any comparisons no more. I don't want to see Embiid in the top 5 no more. He doesn't deserve to be in there. There's no point in you dropping 33 a game in the regular season, and the moment it comes to the postseason time, all your ass can do is get injured or underperform. Why can't Al Horford lock your ass up? Supposed to be the best big man scorer we've seen in years. Why do you constantly get locked up by Al Horford? Every single time. Can we be for real right now? The only 2 series that mattered for this Sixers team that Joel Embiid played well in is against the Atlanta Hawks. That's the only freaking one. Every single other one, that man has been nothing but ass. Unless it's a first-round series where nobody even thinks that the 76ers has a chance of losing it, he has been ass whenever the lights are brightest. Let me go find the numbers real quick, because I feel like y'all think I'm joking here. Let's go here. Against us. I remember when you beat us in 2018, and when he was clowning the process, y'all talk about this is what happens when you actually draft good talent. I remember when y'all said that to us. 41% from the field, 18 points per game. You won it because Ben Simmons, we couldn't guard Ben Simmons. Cool. Lost to Boston that year, right? You 23 points, 14 rebounds per game, 41% from the field. But let's go check that game 7. Let's go check that, I think that game 6 or something, right? Because I'm pretty sure in that game 5, yeah, because y'all lost 4-1. I forgot. Crazy. A team with their best 2 players, and y'all lost 4-1. 4-1. I remember that game 7. You all. Hold on. Where is it? Here it is, right? Fourth quarter of that game. 1 for 6 in that fourth quarter. Your season's on the line, and you go 1 for 6 in 2018. Every single series this man has been asked. Let's go back again. Let's look at another series. Let's look at another, because I feel like people think I'm joking. You whooped Brooklyn 4-1 because Ben Simmons and Jared Dudley had this wild-ass thing. Go against Toronto in the second round. 17 points per game, 8 rebounds, 37% from the field. Jimmy and Ben were carrying your trash ass, and you couldn't get it done. Carrying your trash ass in that Toronto series, and you couldn't get it done. Right? Boston the next year in the bubble. I'm gonna give you some slack for that. You played pretty well, averaged 30 points, but Ben Simmons injured. I can't really expect you to do too much in that. I'm not unreasonable. I'm not unreasonable. Then we go to Atlanta. 30 points per game, 12.7 rebounds, 46% from the field, 36% from three. The only series he's ever played well in his life that they've lost, that wasn't his fault. The only one. Go to us against Miami. Misses the first 2 games. Comes back, drops 20 and 11. Complete ass in every fourth quarter in that game, in that series. Couldn't do shit. And now against Boston. In a game 7, after you run away from the ball in game 6. You run away from that shit. The last 5 minutes, you didn't touch the ball in a game that y'all lost by 8, but it was in your hands to win it. Jason Tatum was ass. Y'all should have had a double-digit lead going in that fourth quarter with how bad he was. And you run away from the ball in the last 5 minutes of that game. Now you get to this game 7 right now. And what does this man put up? I didn't even know his stats. I stopped watching it after a couple. I stopped watching that shit. Hold on. Let me get the numbers real fast. 15 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 5 of 18 from the field, 4 from 3. That man is garbage. I don't want to see him. No more Jokic comparisons. That shit's washed. Everybody's talking about, I wish DeAndre Ayton and Josh Landale was the double team and won against them. You couldn't score on 37-year-old Al Horford. I don't want to hear it. Al Horford, whose feet don't even work anymore. You couldn't score on him. I don't want to hear shit about Jokic has easier competition to guard him. Right? But let's get off Joel Embiid because we already know he's ass. Let's go to James Harden's ass. Right? Year after year, underperforming the playoffs. After hear how you don't have the right team or you have to deal with Golden State. You have to deal with Golden State. You always in front of you, right? Even though the Spurs, I can't remember what year that was. Let me go to his numbers. Because again, I don't want to say nothing crazy. I don't want to say nothing crazy that isn't truthful. Because I have way too many facts to call y'all trash for me to lie. I have way too much facts to lie about y'all right now. Let's go. Where is it? Hold on. Shit. Damn, this career shit is long. Okay, here it is. Right? You were young. Can't blame you for anything you did in OKC, right? Right? But where is it? Against the San Antonio. Here's it. 2017 against the San Antonio Spurs. Where is that elimination game? I want to see it. Here it is. Round 2, game 6. Let's talk. This is the first one of his true failures. One of the first time we really want to call Harden a choker. Because let's be real here. The year before that, when I think they beat the Clippers, all that man did in that Clippers series, he had to get carried by Lou Williams and Josh Smith in those last games to win that series. He wasn't doing shit then. But 2017 in game 6, where is it right now? 2 of 11 from the field, 10 points, 6 turnovers, 2 of 9 from 3. That was one of your first biggest failures, right? First biggest ones that really people wanted to label you a choker for. But nobody wanted to jump to that yet. Everybody wanted to give you a chance. Nobody wanted to jump to the fact and call you a failure that fast, right? And that's okay. Let's go. Next year, you beat Minnesota. And that's after Jimmy comes back from an ACL tear. You beat Utah in 4-1. That's a rookie Donovan freaking Mitchell. Golden State in 2018. Y'all lose in 7 against the Immortal Warriors, right? So, I'll let you live. That's Golden State. The next year, 2019, KD goes down. I don't care if Chris Paul gets injured. That's your chance to take it. And Curry drops 33 in the second half, puts y'all boys out. In the bubble against LA, again, puts y'all boys out. I'm pretty sure in the elimination game, you were ass too. Hold on, let me see. I'm pretty sure in the elimination game, you were garbage too. Oh, he had 30. Hold on. I think he had 30. 12 or 12. Oh, shit. Yeah, he actually had a good game. Wait, hold on. Let me see that fourth quarter. Oh, never mind. 1 for 4 from the field in the fourth. 1 for 4 from the field in the fourth. Oh, my God. I'm finding new shit to slander you about. This is amazing for me. I've had to sit and hear about how James Harden is the more talented player than Dwayne Wade. He just has to deal with way more challenges than Dwayne Wade. James Harden's the better scorer. He's the better player than Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade just has a better legacy. That man doesn't show up when the lights are brightest. And I'm not going to blame him for this Philly one. Because in Brooklyn, when he had that hamstring injury, I knew it wasn't going to be the same anymore. Because he was supposed to be out for 4 weeks with that injury. And he came back in 10 days. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with him not being that great. after that. This series, after that 41-point performance, y'all pushed him back into those conversations he's not supposed to be in. Talking about, oh, Houston Harden's back. And then he puts up 2 stinkers back to back. And then he comes back, gives you another 40 ball. And y'all think, oh, he's back again. And in the game where he should have won, y'all should have won. One of those two should have taken over in that fourth quarter against Boston. A golden opportunity to put them out in 6. And you don't even show up. You don't show up. And then we go to Doc Rivers. Oh my God, Doc. How many 3-2 leads is that he blown? I know he's blown more than the most 3-1 leads. How many 3-2 leads is this that he's blown? I need to know how many 3-2 leads this is he's blown. Can somebody tell me how many 3-2 leads this is? As somebody finds out for me, let's see. After Philly has to rebuild. Yes, Harden's out. Harris's contract is done. This free agency class is awful. So there's no second star you can probably bring up to this. I don't know what draft. I don't know who you can trade for because you don't have the assets to trade for anybody good next to Embiid. So this may be one of Joel Embiid's last runs in Philly. Because next year, if James Harden leaves, this team is a second round, first round exit again. Right? That's my boy John Paul right here. Yeah, they're gonna have to rebuild. Freddie, don't compare Embiid to Jokic ever again. Never. I was never one of them. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. I've always been the Jokic guy. But I digress. You know the deal. The beard looked uninspired. MVP was a no-show. Game film, boss. What do you expect? Exactly. Heat in 5. Hold on. Look. I love Miami, but this is going to be a dogfight against Boston either way. I'm expecting 6 or 7. It's always going to be a dog. Unless Tatum decides to go game 6 or game 5 Tatum all series long, and then he shows us who he truly is, this is going to be a dogfight. It don't matter. This is always going to be a dogfight. Right? But, I've never seen a coach like Doc Rivers when the lights are bright. When he's great. Whenever his teams are expected to not do shit at all, he's great. Overachieves. Did it with the Clippers. Did it with the Magic. Always overachieves. But whenever the lights are brightest, when he's against another elite team where he needs to actually perform and make adjustments to help his stars play better, to help them win a series, he never shows up. It's hilarious how hard he's hanging on to that 2008 championship. That's the shit that got him ranked as a top team coach of all time. I don't know how that got him ranked. Put Mike Malone in that bitch, I guess. I don't know what else going. Freaking if we're only one championship with a super team is what gets you top 15, then why isn't Rick Carlisle, who won in 2011, in there? Let's be real here. This man's garbage. Oh my God. I feel so vindicated. I know Ben Simmons is somewhere laughing his ass off right now. I know he blew 3-3-1 leads, but I'm talking about like 3-2 leads. Like when the series is supposed to be in your hands, it's time to close it out, and you can't. What is Doc Rivers' record in closeout games? I need Doc record in closeout games. Closeout games. We need to see this. Doc Rivers' coaching record in closeout games. 17-33. Wait. Do they count these? Do they have? Oh, fuck. Man, they lock this shit, bro. I hate when they do that. I hate that stat music did that. But 17 of 33 in closeout games. Your team constantly 4-3-2 leads. That's hilarious. Okay. D'Anthony, thank you. 4-3-2 lead. Whenever that 3-1 leads and 3-2 leads, when you're supposed to close out a series, this man has blown 7 of those type of leads. 7 of them. What else can you do? Oh my God. And when he gets fired, I hope the Bucks hire him just for it to be funny. Either Monty or him, just for it to be funny. I just need a laugh. Oh my gosh. I've had to deal with so much bullshit from this team. People telling me how James Harden is supposed to be a top 3 shooting guard of all time. How Joel Embiid is the best center in the NBA. How Doc Rivers is supposed to be one of the top coaches. I've always had to deal with this shit year after year. Look at this. The only real player on that team is Tyrese Maxey. That's the only one I respect. No conference finals appearances for this team since the process started. 2 number 1 picks, Markelle Fultz and Ben Simmons. 2 top 3 picks, Joel Embiid and Jahlil Okafor. Top 10 picks, Alfred Payton, Mikal Bridges. Alfred Payton, you traded for Dodgers. Mikal Bridges, you traded for Zhaire Smith. You could have used some of that Mikal Bridges, a wing stopper, to stop Tatum from dropping 51 on y'all ass. Again. Oh my gosh. I wish y'all ended this so Jimmy could have been the one to put y'all to bed, but I'll take it. I hate Boston too. This would have vindicated me either way. I would have been throwing the Tatum slander or the Joel Embiid slander, no matter who lost today. But I'm so glad it's y'all motherfuckers. Because at least Tatum has a finals appearance and he's performed in the playoffs. He's been in the conference finals multiple times. He's been to the finals. It's hard to slander that man that hard. But when it's y'all motherfuckers, second round exit, first round exit, year after year after year, oh my God, it feels so good. Oh my gosh. Does anybody I'm gonna throw the link in here. Does anyone want to come up? Anybody? I'm gonna throw the link in here. Anyone will come up and slander these boys. If you slander these boys with me, just click the link. Pop in here if y'all want to. If y'all want to talk about this, click the link and join in. Oh my gosh. Let's see. This straight up says it didn't even look like they wanted to be on the court. In the first half, I thought this was gonna be a game. Tatum would drop 25, and James Harden and Joel Embiid weren't that great in the first half. But I'm thinking, okay, they're not that bad. They're gonna put up a fight. They may lose, but they're gonna put up a fight. Them niggas fall apart. Oh my gosh. Oh. Again, I said it in the intro for people who just showed up in here. It is just poetic that on the day, the exact 9-year anniversary of Sam Hinkie getting hired to start the process, this is the day that the process gets ended. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. The link is in chat. Y'all can join the StreamYard link. Y'all can pop up in here. If you want to defend Philly, you want to defend them, please come up here. I want to see what y'all excuses are. But if you want to just shit on them, I'll be glad to give y'all a platform to do that today. Thank you to the attending here. This is the most we've had in a stream on this channel. We've just restarted streaming. So sub up, like up, help the stream get to higher people, and help the channel grow. Oh my gosh. I wanted to do a full video tomorrow on these boys, but they're not worth my time. They're really not worth my time. You're not worth my time. 17. Oh my gosh. 17 in here. Oh my gosh. This much love. This shit on Philly. I love it. Woo. You haven't been in the conference finals since what? 2015? Since 2001. What am I talking about? 2001. Oh, honestly surprised they went to 7, but Boston. I'm surprised they should have beat. Philly should have won this shit in 6. Joel Embiid Jason Tatum was ass. This shit should have been over. Oh my days, bro. This is amazing. Trade Joel Embiid for Brittany Griner. Hey, maybe they have somebody that can rebound and protect. Even while he's playing well this year, even with all the defensive implications, people have been on it talking about, oh, he's an elite defender. I've always been the one saying he's pretty good at defense, but he's not that guy. He gets hunted in the pick and roll time after time tonight. Time after time tonight. How do you get hunted? Elite defender gets hunted in the pick and roll time after time and gets baked every single time. He's an okay rim protector. I'm gonna give him. He's a good rim protector. That boy is not elite on the defensive end. When we were talking about the MVP case and I made my MVP video, I specifically said, hey, yo, the gap between Giannis on defense, Giannis and Embiid, the gap between Giannis and Embiid on defense is so much bigger than the gap between Jokic and Embiid. Embiid is not that crazy on defense. Hold on. Dan Heat. I'm going to add you to the stream. What's up, my guy? Dan Heat, what's up? What's up? Is your mic working? Yo. You gonna get that fixed, my guy? Yo, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, Mike. I cannot hear you. I'm gonna bring you down for a second. If you can get the mic fixed, just send in the chat and I'll bring you right back up. Again, the link is right there. I'll put the link in again, so you guys can Pop in if you guys want to. We smoking this pack together today. PJ can make a grave mistake on leaving us. I'll get. You know what, PJ tried to be the voice of. He tried to be the one that's trying to get them boys up. He tried to be the one to help these boys. They try to put some fight in them, put some dog in them in the series. I can't be mad at him. I can't be mad at him. He went and got his bag. He went and got his bag. I can't be mad at him. He doesn't go to the conference finals. I'm not gonna go in on PJ. Yes, mistake for leaving us. He left the team that was way better, way tougher minded. But I can't get mad at you for leaving this. But boy, paying Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler is the craziest. Y'all and Jimmy on JJ's podcast said that, you know, the whole problem was them talking about how yeah, I got you. Then I see your message. Okay. Oh, D'Anthony, what's up? Is your mic working? Yo, D'Anthony, what's up?
What's up?
What's up, my guy? What's up? What you gotta say?
Man, look, I gotta say this. Jason Tatum just put up a 51-piece chicken nugget, and I think Jason Tatum is a top 5 player in the NBA.
Top 5?
Top 5.
What's your top 5? If JT,
you got Giannis,
like
Jokic. You might say Curry.
I'll give you that. Yeah.
Who would be the 5th?
Luka.
Okay, Luka. I don't know, man.
I'm not trying to be a prisoner in the moment because Luka's out of the playoffs. It's not his fault that his team is ass. I can't be too mad at him for not making the playoffs. But you know what? I'll give Tatum top 5 right now. After those 2 stinkers he had back to back, to come out and do this, put these boys out like this, I gotta give. You know, I'm gonna give him the nod. Top 5. I can't be too mad at it. Give him the nod.
I mean, he was first team All NBA.
Oh my! I just watched them hunt and beat in the pick and roll time and time, and he just kept raining in threes on these boys. He had 1 3 in the first half, and he comes out in the second half and gives them boys 5 of them.
Yeah, he turned up.
Oh my god! Right now, you know the Jimmy Jason Tatum thing. You know, it's a little bit of income because if the last 2 games, if he came today and only gave y'all 25, but they still won in a close game, I wasn't gonna put him over Jimmy anymore. But after doing this, shit, this conference finals is gonna answer a lot of questions. A lot of people said a lot of nerves is gonna get answered these playoffs. James Harden showed us who he is. Philly and Embiid showed us who they are. Giannis showed us that he's Giannis right now. You gotta be real here. Too many holes in his game. And Butler's an awful coach. They got him out of here.
See, the Bucks he had some injury problems, and then I think a lot of things went wrong.
He has an injury. I'm okay with the injury problems, right? You missing the first 2 games, but when you don't win a single game that you're even a part of, I have a problem with that.
It was bad, but you got to blame the coach, and I think they just. It was
I understand.
Too late, man.
I understand that one, but in a game 5, it's not even in a game 5 on your home court when you go 10 for 23 from the free throw line. When you get so scared of the free throw line, you almost throw the ball out of bounds. When your point guard is getting big, and you're supposed to be the DPOY, and you let Jimmy cook, even though you guarded him well. And the last time y'all played in the playoffs, you guarded him. You didn't tell your coach to actually go. Even though Mike Boone was supposed to know the timeouts you're supposed to have, you're still the star player on the court. You're supposed to also know how many timeouts you have. Why didn't you call 1 too? I can't sit here and give him all the excuses in the world because he got injured. Because there's too many mistakes in that game 5 and overall in the rest of that series for me to sit here and be like, yeah, I can give him a pass on that one. Nah, I can't go. I can't go.
I mean,
he doesn't go any.
Disappointing.
He's not out. He's not out of the top 3 for me. He's definitely 3.
Man, he's number 1.
Nah.
Honestly.
Well, what Jokic is doing,
the way Jokic is playing is just crazy. But Giannis is still the best player in the NBA to me. I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna say there's too many. When it comes to the free throw line, this season his jump shot just abandoned him. Not even just in this year, the entire year he couldn't really hit a jump shot at all. And Bam just showed that in the post he's uncomfortable. He's really uncomfortable in the post. So his only real offense right now is not only beating smaller players. And if he's in transition or he gets downhill or he's in a pick and roll and you throw him a lot, that's really his only offense right now that's consistent. But his jump shot really isn't that consistent right now. He isn't that comfortable with his back towards the basket, and facing up, he's really not even that comfortable right now. So he's nowhere lower than 3. I'm okay with him being 2, But with how complete offensively Jokic is, and for people to say that he can get baked on defense and that Phoenix pick and roll is going to kill him, and for him to play really well and that defense not cook him like that, and him showing that he's at least an average to above average defender, I gotta give him the nod at number one.
Who you got in the Denver and LA series?
Right now, I mean, for the Heat, since I'm a Heat fan, I would rather us play Denver than LA because one, I don't want to deal with that LA whistle. We play too physical for that. We're going to be in foul trouble all damn game because we can't even touch them. And two, 80's defense. We live at the rim. We live at the rim to drive and kick, and 80's defense is just too great down there for Jimmy sometimes. So I don't want to play LA, but I do think LA probably is going to be the one to pull out that series.
Nah, I got Denver in 6.
I got it. I think that series is going 7. I don't like saying 7 because that just says that you don't want to pick one, and then it could be a toss up in game 7. But if there's a series that can go 7, that's one.
It could go 7, but this the thing. Like AD can't really have his way, and then Jokic is going to make AD work, bro. Like the Warriors are small, so that's why AD dominated like that. Then LeBron, they can throw.
He dominated the Grizzlies too, and the Grizzlies got size. It's just this is different.
Not really. I mean, Jaren Jackson is, but Jaren Jackson out the score. AD is going to have to work on Jokic, bro. Jokic is crazy.
Oh no, I'm not
playing at an all-time level.
No, that series is going to answer a lot of questions. If AD is able to play the way he's been playing and be that good two-way and beat Jokic, I'm not going to lie. That man's name, you got to put some respect on that man's name in those top 5 conversations. But if Jokic put them boys out and AD either gets outplayed or he doesn't look as special, then I understand that.
You think AD going to outplay Jokic the way Jokic been playing?
I'm not look, right now, with how AD is playing, with how he's responded to a lot of the criticism,
but not better than Jokic.
He's not playing better than Jokic, but you got to look at the guys that were guarding Jokic. To be honest,
Jokic is just out of this world. And then,
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm not disagreeing with you.
Yeah, the Denver's people been slept on Denver the whole year.
I haven't been one. You've seen a bunch of videos on this channel. I was definitely one calling them to be one of the. I expect them to win probably 60 games this year, and they probably would have won that. Kendrick Perkins come out of nowhere talking about he's white, that's why he's winning MVP.
I don't know. Then I tell you, bro, like Aaron Gordon, bro, I think he's a good defender on LeBron. Then Michael Porter Jr., then Jeff Green can spare you minutes on LeBron. So I don't know.
Drunk lawyer. Did you hear Philly coach ask Tatum? Assistant coach telling Tatum, I coached Jimmy Butler before the cameras cut away. Nah, I didn't see that. But man, we played Boston. This is the second time in 3 years that we played, or 4 years that we played Boston. Or no, the third time in 4 years we played Boston. There's nothing more these two teams need to learn about each other, or Jimmy and Tatum. There's nothing else any other coach can tell them. They know each other way too well for this. I don't care what any other coach is going to tell Tatum. I got
the season 5, bro. Season 5 or 6. 5 or 6.
With how up and down the C's are and with how the Heat are playing, I'm gonna say if the Heat are gonna lose, it's gonna be in 6 or more. You're not gonna be any lower than 6.
The Celtics don't. I mean, the Heat don't got it. They don't got enough.
We've been saying that since the beginning of the playoffs, and look what keeps happening.
They don't got enough.
Hey man, that team always finds a way. I'm not counting out my guys. I'm not counting them out. I'm definitely scared. I definitely think it's a series you're probably gonna lose, but I'm not counting my boys out. But then if you're coming up here, Dan, I got another one. D'Anthony, I got another one coming up.
All right.
Dan.
Yo, FLB, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
My mic's working now.
Yes, sir.
Just want to say, long time subscriber, man. I fuck with you heavy. You know, I'm a Heat fan for life, man. I'm upset, man. Like, how you not picking the Heat to win, man? Come on, man. Come on. Man.
Look.
I'm a Heat. Sorry.
I'm a Heat fan. I love him to death, but sometimes I gotta be impartial, and sometimes I gotta realize when they may be a little bit out. Especially without Tyler here, sometimes I gotta look. I have all the faith in my guys right now. I wouldn't be surprised if they beat Boston. I definitely wouldn't be surprised at all. But with the way things are looking right now, I would say it's definitely going to be a 6 or 7 game series, and maybe Boston pulls it out again. But I'm trying to be realistic here, but in my heart of hearts, trust me, I'm with my guys all the way. In my heart of hearts.
Fair enough. I hear you. To be honest, from the regular season, how they were playing, first half, I was thinking, okay, this is Bam's year. Bam's going to be taking over the offense. You know, second half, I was thinking, okay, maybe Bam's saving it to the playoffs, but they just looked like the offense fell off a cliff, literally. So I was like, do we even have enough to make a run this year? Then when we lost to Atlanta in the play-in,
yeah, I thought that was dead too. But our offense fell off a cliff against this Knicks series too. Let's be real here. We shot 31% from 3 in this Knicks series. We just bullied them boys. That's the reason we took this series that fast. We just bullied the hell out of them boys.
To be fair, we were getting open shots, but they just weren't falling, man. It kind of reminded me of last year's Boston series where we were getting them open looks, but they just weren't falling. Like game, what was it, 4, I think, in Boston when
where we got blown out by 30 in the first half.
The first quarter, it actually looked like whenever we shot
missed
the
our
ball,
first
it was
15,
allergic to the rim.
We missed our first 13 to 15 shots, I think.
Jesus Christ. And it was just, it was over from then. It was over from then. And I was like, fuck.
All right, you got anything to say about Philly?
Jeez, Josh. I don't know why people are making comparisons with any of the top 10 bigs all time. Joel Embiid is a fraud. Joel Embiid is a fraud. This is the same. Hold on.
Talk your shit, my guy.
This is the same.
Talk your shit.
That could not get past the Atlanta Hawks with Trae Young. Yeah. And then when they got James Harden last year, everyone was saying, "Oh, this is the best duo since Kobe and Shaq." What happened when we played them?
I was calling bullshit the moment they said that. I'm like, what? Who?
Thank you. Thank you.
Who's supposed to be Kobe in this? Who's supposed to be Shaq? Maybe regular season Shaq, but who's the hell supposed to be Kobe?
Probably James Harden's supposed to be Shaq because he got the weight. But
that's crazy.
Jeez, but I'm so glad they got exposed. After they lost game 6 when they were up in the 4th, I said, this is over, man. Boston, they could literally lead the half by 50. They'll still find a way to blow this. Boston is won, man. It's over. And luckily we didn't have to suffer through that, but they still lost. But yeah, I'm glad. I have to say, I'm glad that they finally gave the MVP award to Joel Embiid. So now he can stop whining about it. Because he's never going to win Finals MVP award.
He's not going to win he's not going to win a conference. He's not going to win an Eastern Conference Finals MVP.
Never.
Award. That man's never going to get. Oh my God! The whole entire year and the worst part about it is he had a great argument for MVP. I'm not going to take away his MVP.
He did.
Regular season, 33 points per game, one of the best offensive bigs, the best offensive season from a big man we've seen since freaking Shaq. Was a pretty good rim protector for this team. Brought this team to a top 3 record. He deserved it. He was one of the people that's deserving of it. I just hate the fact that people were trying to make it seem like that he just had this shit in a runaway, and 2, nobody actually talked about his argument. The whole time it's just that he deserves one now. What the fuck you mean he deserves one?
Because he kept complaining about it. That's the only reason he won, because he kept complaining about it. Everyone was tired. It was just like, give him the damn award, man. Shut him up. Shut him up. But
the whole time I'm looking at it, I'm just like, see, here they go again, being focused on the wrong thing. Because guess what? It's another second round exit, and look at what happens.
I will agree that he did have a good argument for regular season MVP, and I was one of the people that was saying it's between him and Giannis. I was leaning more towards Giannis, but when I think their last regular season game against the Bucks, Philly beat them, and did Embiid play that game?
No.
Oh. No. It was a game against Denver. It was a game against Jokic, and I was thinking, okay, Embiid can have an argument, but if Giannis can beat Giannis can beat Jokic.
Wait, the one where he dropped 40 on. I mean, that was earlier in the year. Embiid didn't play the one in Denver. He didn't play the second meeting they had.
No. He played the one in Philly, yeah, but then he fucking ducked the one in Denver.
For me, the whole thing, I was Jokic for the entire first half because A big man averaging a triple-double while leading the best team in the Western Conference and a generational offense. I can't really say much about that. But as this year went on, the conversation got more toxic, and Denver basically looked like they got bored of the regular season, to be honest. Yeah, I had to say Embiid at the time because I was leaning Giannis, but I wouldn't be mad if Embiid got it. I was leaning Giannis though. But at the end of the day, he got his Here Nigga Damn award. He can go and cry with that in Cancun because that.
Oh, damn right. You ain't going to no damn finals, man. And this just shows, this is just further proof that if somehow, some way, Philly beat Boston tonight, Miami would have just beat the hell out of Philly in the next round. And it wouldn't even have been
I'm not gonna lie to you, my guy. I was praying that they won. I wanted to face Philly because
so was I.
For me, I was like, between us and Boston is a toss-up. If we get Philly, oh my god, we are beating the shit out of them boys. What?
Jeez.
Oh, this is beautiful.
To be fair, after we beat the Bucks, I wasn't ducking smoke with anybody. I was like, no, Miami's going to the conference finals. Whoever meets us there.
Oh, the moment we beat the Bucks, I'm like, the Knicks are supposed to put fear in my heart. the Knicks?
Really? Okay, so when did the Knicks become better than the Bucks? That's what I want to know because everyone was saying this.
Not even that, bro. I'm just like, yeah, they got size. I'm like, look, you can bully the Cavs, you can bully Evan Mobley and Jared Allen. You're not bullying the Heat. So first things first, you're not killing us on the offensive glass. You're not killing us in the paint like you did them boys. So you have to make some jump shots against this team. Y'all can't make jump shots. You're not bullying this team, and we have the best player in this series until you kicked out his ankle.
and then they got Scott Foster to help them with game.
I will die on the hill that this should have been a sweep. I will die on that hill that this shit should have been a sweep. I will die on that hill.
Outplayed them 4 games in a row, but they wanted to give them a home game because all the stars came out. And then game 6, they tried to give it to them, but they couldn't take that from us. They couldn't take that from us.
Yes, sir. Hold on, I'm gonna put the link again, see if anybody else wants to come up. I would need some Philly defenders. I need somebody in here that's actually going to defend this Philly team or something. If y'all have the audacity to defend this Philly team, I need y'all to come up here. Links in the chat, pop up in the StreamYard. If you defending Philly, if you want to talk your shit, come up here. Because guess what? We dogpiling on these frauds today. Earlier in the stream, I said it before. It's for anybody new coming to the stream. It is a perfect ending. It is on the anniversary of you hiring Sam Hinkie 9 years ago to start the process. It is perfect that it ends on the same day 9 years later after I had multiple lottery picks. After y'all more than multiple, after y'all traded all them lottery picks outside of Joel Embiid, after constant second round exit, first round exit, after constantly underperforming, for it to finally end today, it is just poetic. And yeah, they try to blame Brett Brown when they lost the last time against Boston, I think, or they try to blame Brett Brown, and you brought in Doc Rivers. Come on, bro. Y'all not serious. Y'all not serious. They were not serious about winning shit.
Coaches can coach pretty much everything but effort and motivation.
Oh my
God, is missing both. When it comes to a championship, he's missing both. Regular season MVP, who'll give you his heart?
I'll give him every. Hey man, if they give him another regular season MVP, if they give him another regular, you know what? If he decides to come out, average 35 again to prove people wrong, go ahead, give him the MVP again. Watch what happens in the playoffs every single year. That man's either legs are made of glass or he just underperforms. It's one of the two. Either he gets injured or he underperforms, or both.
I'd laugh if he did average 35 next year and he gets bounced in the first round, and it's a sweep.
No. Oh, if he get no, I don't want him to get bounced. I want him to make the second round because I want the meme to keep going. Perennial second round exit for your entire career, not a conference finals or NBA finals to your name. Talking about, oh, why am I expected to win a championship when I'm not an MVP of the league? When I haven't been first team. You got it now, buddy. You got it now. Your first team this year, you got your MVP, and you still get knocked out in the second round. What's the difference? Might as well not have gotten the award. At least you wouldn't have the expectations like you said. Might as well just not have gotten it.
Oh, and for all the Philly fans thinking, oh, well, Joel Embiid was injured. He was playing injured. Okay, fair enough. Giannis played injured. Jimmy Butler's played injured. Randall's played injured. Jaylen Brown's played injured. Who else? Anthony Davis has played injured. Do you want me to keep going, or do you see my point here? And if that is the case in this game, why didn't Doc Rivers sit him and play him reduced minutes?
I mean, you can't play reduced minutes in the game 7. You got to empty the clip whenever you're in this position. But again, the clip was empty before before the fourth quarter even started. So this.
They were dead in the third.
Oh my God. I'm watching Jason Tatum just hunt him in the pick and roll time after. And that's another thing. Stop these elite defender talks with this man. He's not no elite defender. He's a good rim protector. That's it. He can protect the rim. That's the only thing he can do. That man was getting big. I don't care if it's an elite. I don't care if it's an elite offensive player in Jason Tatum that cooked him. You put him pick and roll, and he's supposed to be guarding up on any. He gets baked every time.
One-on-one on the three-point line. Jason Tatum babied him. Absolutely babied him.
Oh my God.
Oh boy.
Man.
Whew. I just hope the talks of greatness about this dude would stop. Like really, truly.
I want to hear what you got to say this year. I want to see if he's gonna throw another teammate on the bus. He threw James Harden on the bus last game, talking about we need people to step up. We know who you were talking about. You threw Ben Simmons under the bus, talking about when their turning point in the game is when we turn up an open layup. What do you got to say now, Mr. 5 of 18? 0 for 4 from 3, 15 points in the game 7. What do you got to say now? What's the turning point? Who has to step up this time? Mr. MVP of the league. Who got to step up now?
Oh, I hope they bring that up in the post-game interview as well. Oh, please bring that up, please.
I hope some reporter has the balls to do it.
But they always go at Giannis, like even this year. You were number 1 team in the league. How does it feel to get bounced in the first round? Do you see this as a failure? Come on, man. Hold everyone to the standard.
It was a failure. It was a failure. Let's be real here. It was a failure.
It was a failure. I'm not giving Giannis a pass. It was a failure. It was definitely a failure, but everyone needs to be held to the standard.
Exactly.
Oh, Joel Embiid, man. And they told us James Harden was back.
Hey, man, after that game 1, I'm like, you know what? Maybe he was saving the energy for this. And then the 2 stinkers back to back. I'm like, never mind. Then he came back and gave you another 40 piece. I'm like, okay, maybe he gave you a pretty good game, but then disappeared in the fourth quarter in a game 6. You should have closed these boys out in. And then you come back and give this in game 7. Man, get that boy out of my face. Those Dwayne Wade talks were over after he left Brooklyn for me completely. Never want to hear that shit again. But it's more than dead now. It is more than dead now.
I can't believe that ever took place, man.
I can't either. You know, I can see it when he's dropping 36 in the regular season, but time and time again when he keep folding in the playoffs, I don't know why you keep giving these men these expectations. You're setting them up for failure. You put him in conversations with Dwayne Wade when he should be in there with Reggie Miller. He should be down there with Ray Allen. Shit, Glenn Rice.
No. I'd say no. I would say Ray Allen showed up more than James Harden. Even in Boston when he was just a catch and when he was kind of fading, but not really to a catch and shoot out. Yeah.
At the lowest, James Harden is 5th best shooting guard of all time. I'm gonna say 5th or 6th. That depends on what you consider AI and Jerry West. Maybe he's under those guys now, but he's no lower than 6th all time. And the highest he's 4th. The highest he's 4th.
He can't be 4th.
Highest he's 4th. Huh?
Oh no, he could be 4th. Yeah.
Yeah,
Jordan,
behind
Kobe,
D Wade, and then
Harden. I could see the argument.
Yeah, but don't want to see those conversations with actual winners. With actual winners, people that actually show up when the time is right. Don't want to see those conversations no more. And give it Tobias Harris.
Tobias Harris over me.
How much money? I mean, with Jimmy, the whole thing he left, he said in JJ Redick's podcast after they're talking about how can you control Jimmy, he didn't want to be there no more. So I don't even think if they offered him the contract, he probably wanted to be there. But hey, if they did and you picked Tobias Harris over him, you deserve what the hell you just got. Fuck out of here. And technically, they didn't even pick Tobias Harris. They picked Ben Simmons over him because Ben Simmons was tied because he wasn't getting the ball in his hand.
Yeah. And we all saw how that played out. But I reckon Ben Simmons will be out of the league like next year. So hopefully we don't have to see him no more.
I mean, he's making way too much money for people to cut him right now. I think his contract lasts another 2 years. So I think he's going to be in the league for the next 2 years. And if he's able to shape up and at least be serviceable, he'll have a career. But if he keeps on this trend that he's going on right now,
who knows?
But no basketball until Tuesday. No basketball for the Heat until Wednesday, where we start out that series. But thank you for coming up here, Dan.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Energy. No problem, man.
Thanks,
the more
man.
the playoff goes on, the more we're going to be doing these streams. We're going to be doing these streams in the off season too, whenever moves are made. Thank you for coming up, bro.
Thanks, Mo.
If nobody else wants to come up, the StreamYard link is right there. But if not, I may end this after 45 minutes because I've had my fun. If you're gonna rewatch this stream, it's gonna be up. I've had my fun against these frauds, so we can talk about it. But if anybody else doesn't want to come up, I'm gonna give you all another couple minutes to use the StreamYard link. But if nobody else wants to come up, we may end the stream on that note. Woo. And you know what? Shout out before I go. Fuck Boston, but shout out to Jason Tatum. If you didn't show up today, boy, them conversations was about to be crazy. Even if y'all won, if you didn't show up and you had to be saved by Jaylen Brown, them conversations around your name would have been crazy. So to come back and recover with a 51 piece, I mean, he did the same thing last year against the Bucks in Game 6 with 46 to save their season. But shout out to that man for doing that. Oh my God, this is an amazing day. This is just I thought that second half was gonna be competitive, man. Whew. But with that being said, this is FLB. I guess that will be my time. Before I go, in chat, tell me, should I make a full video tonight talking about the failure of this process and upload it tomorrow? I don't want to because I feel like I don't want to waste my time no more in these boards. But should I? Can I drop a poll in here? Hold on. Is it possible to drop a poll in here? I think it is. Hold on. I don't know how to drop polls yet. I need to learn how to use StreamYard better. But should I really drop a full video on how the process failed? But yeah, with that being said, yeah, this stream's over. 48 minutes, you guys. Love the talks, love everybody that came up here, had the conversation. But that being said, it's FLB. That's my time. And I'm getting out of here. Woo! This is amazing. Boy, I had some fun.